What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and I am your bestie with the mental zesty. Nice to meet you. If you don't know me, my name is Unitedly Random. I am currently living in China, and I've been living in China for the last 3 years. Now, here's something that I did in China that not a lot of people have done. I got a breast reduction. Now, for those who don't know, your girl used to be big. I mean big. I mean big. And now she's so teeny tiny. She's so itty bitty. So I want to let you guys know a little bit about what's been going on. I'm 6 months post-op, so if you're interested or if you have any questions about breast reduction, down below, let a girl know and I will get back to you.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, now the thing that you guys all clicked this video for is to see the girlies, okay? I showed you, okay? This is strictly medical, but a lot of people keep asking me, hey, did you get any implants put in? Because they're noticing that the girls are perky, the girls are fine. No, there's no implants put in these. It's just I had a lot of breast tissue, not just fat, breast tissue. So when they re-sculptured my boobies, they just used my breast tissue and just kind of shoved it in a pocket and then put it together, okay? So this is all as natural as you can. I do tell people that my boobs are very, very young. They're 6 months, but this is pretty natural outside of them being cut off and put back together, right? One other question that I've been getting a lot is like, now that I've had my brain just went empty, but now that I've had some distance from the surgery, how do I feel about my quality of life? I feel like my quality of life has changed. One thing that I noted before was there certain exercises I can't do. I'm not the most exercisable girly. However, there was a lot of things that I felt like I couldn't do and it was difficult to do. And after the surgery, I found there was some things that I couldn't do before the surgery that I could do after that I didn't even know, right? I was easier with my balance. I could squat easier. Like, I didn't have back pain. Let me just say that up front. So after the surgery, it wasn't like all my back pain went away. But I did notice that before my surgery, I was a sloucher. And then after my surgery, I was more of a sloucher. But then I was aware that I was slouching. So now I find myself, okay, sit up straight, girly. Outside of just that aspect, I found that men were more likely to approach me in a you're my sexual fantasy way, which meant that I'm being respected more, and that did wonders to me as a woman growing up having big boobs from a very young age. I was very sexualized, so now I feel safer and more comfortable in my body. So they're fun, they're really fun. Number 2, how are you feeling about your scars and the overall healing process at this point? So we're 6 months in. I have noticed every once in a while my scar gets a little bit darker. Usually when I'm on my period, my boobs change with my period. They'll get a little bit firmer, a little bit more tender. Overall, I think that the scars are not like 100%. Like if I was gonna give my scars a score, I would say I'm probably like 85. Like not 85% healed, but 85% satisfied with the scars. I do have the little cat eye, little nodules on the side, little fleshy bits, but maybe they'll flatten over time. They did say that we might have to do surgery again after a year for them to flatten them. And if overall, I think that like my boobs are pretty interesting. They're solid boobs, and I think if any guy were to see those boobs, and I have shown a man my boobs since the surgery. We weren't sleeping together, but I've showed him my boobs, and he was like, these are nice boobs. So like now they're I want to say if a guy was to rate my boobs, they'd be a 9. Before, maybe they were a 10 if you really like big boobs. They're still big now. Like every once in a while I feel like, oh, they're so tiny, but respectfully, they're still big now. But when giving a score to these boobs now, yeah, they're probably about 9. They could be better, but I'm pretty happy with them. Has your sensation returned, and has the experience been what you expected? I think with getting a breast reduction, I expected, baby, I didn't know what I was expecting, actually, to be honest. I had a day where I was looking back at a picture of me and I was like, wow, my boobs were huge. I knew they were big, but every once in a while I'll see a picture and I'm like, wow, mommy milky. Like, now I find myself looking at girls with big boobs and I'm like, ooh. And I have to tell, I saw a girl the other day and I was like, ooh, they nice. And I was like, look, baby, I'm not just a pervert, okay? I used to have mommy milkies bigger than yours, but like, I'm looking at them and I'm kind of like, kind of miss mine, okay? Because baby looking nice. Baby looking nice, okay? But I'm very happy where I am now, right? Very happy. That's one thing I can say. Sensation coming back. Sorry, babes, I got ADHD. I'm all over the place. Sensation coming back. They get tingly, they get itchy. Like, I think that the sensation is actually starting to come back around this time, okay? Like, they're doing their things. I'm still learning and growing with them. But yeah, I think that the sensation is starting to come back. It wasn't like they were completely numb, but they weren't bedroom sensitive, right? And I mean, I don't have anyone to test this with, to test if they're bedroom sensitive, but if I find out, I'll let you guys know, okay? Number 4, is there any part of my new normal that has been surprisingly challenging to adjust to? I think that my new normal of having smaller boobs has been pretty easy to adjust to. I think I do look back at the old photos and be like, wow, I used to have mommy milkies. And still, like I said, now they're pretty good. This is not a push-up bra, babes. They're pretty good. This is like just a comfortable lounge around the house bra, sports kind of bra. But it's nothing that I can't adjust to. It's nothing that's been really big to me. I've had fun trying to learn how to dress myself. My belly is bellying, okay? Bella the belly is doing what she's gonna do, okay? So that's interesting to see. But other than that, it's just me. Next, looking back, is there anything you wish you had known before the surgery, or any advice you'd give to your pre-op self? So like, people always say hindsight is 20. I think that what I would have said to me before the surgery was, babe, it's no big deal. Like there is like an idea of, oh, the body dysmorphia I will have after the surgery. And like, babe, you had body dysmorphia before. You'll be fine. Another thing is just, I don't regret the surgery. I don't regret the surgery at all. I'm very happy with the surgery. I'm very happy with the me who I am now. I'm very confident. I'm ready to go. I'm living my best life, right? So the only thing I would say is do it. Even if you have to pay out of pocket, do it. The people who have a problem with you getting a breast reduction are people who don't even have breasts. Do it. I used to think I wanted to breastfeed my baby, and now, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna have a baby, but like, you know what I mean? I was holding out for the idea of being a mom and breastfeeding a child that I don't even have. Babe, just do it. Well, okay. They ain't even here yet. And the last question, do you feel like the surgery met your personal goals? Relief from pain, easier to exercise, clothing fit. I will say personally for me, it was easier to find clothes that fit. I feel like I'm a normal girl now. And I'm still hot, but I'm a normal girl. It was easier to exercise, jumping. Nowadays, they got boing, boing aspect. When I first got them done, they were a little bit harder, but now they're softer. People are hitting me up, but now they're softer, so they boing, boing. So I don't like jumping now. I still can't jump as much, but I could jump better than what I used to do, you know what I'm saying? But like, it is different, but it's a welcome difference. So all in all, this is 6 questions post-op 6 months after my breast reduction. Now, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I'm very open. If you want to see the scars, I can show you the scars. Not too much, but just a little bit. And I will see you next time. Subscribe if you haven't already. Bye bye, Jones Bones.